Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody doing today? And it's almost New Year's Eve. Can you believe that 2019 is about to end forever? That's something else. It seemed like just a couple months ago it was New Year's Eve going into 2019, and it's done over, completely finished. Guys, welcome. I appreciate each and every one. Well, hey, cutie. Hey, Miss Bridget, how are you doing? Right now, I've only got the one person in here. What happened? I guess since it's so close to the holidays, a lot of people are still traveling, out and about, not on Twitch, you know, that kind of stuff. So, but let me go over here because somebody sent me a mods manager. I think DJ Steve sent it to me. And I haven't downloaded it yet because I just got in front of my computer. So let's look and see. Okay. So let me go over here. I'm on this other screen, guys. Okay, so this is a Farming Simulator mod folder manager. So let me download this. Oh, manager for FS19. Okay. What site is this? I've never seen this site before. It's cool. Anyway, let me download mod. Let's see. Set up free download. Is that? You got to watch which buttons you hit on these download pages, because a lot of times it'll take you to a bunch of junk. Let's see, download file. Yeah, let's see if it's going to download or if it's going to send me somewhere else. Yep. Okay, so it is downloading it. Good. So do I unzip it, or what do I do with this thing? Let's see. It says now works with FS17 and FS19. Download free, easy, organize your maps with their mods into the individual folders. Helps eliminate maps bleed over and game crashes. Customize buttons to launch the game. Free updates for life. Launch Farming Simulator within the program. Free updates for life. Okay. What is the Farming Simulator? Is that great? It's hard to believe it. Oh, that's about so see, I don't know. What do I unzip it, or what do I do with this thing? So let me see if I can unzip it. No, I can't do it that way. So let me go over here and go to my downloads folder. Downloads. There we go. Okay, so let me open this and see what it is. I'm sure I'm going to have to, because I'm sure it's not something that's that you just put in your mods folder. Set up. So let me bring it out of my that folder. Close that out. Double click and see what happens. I don't know. Okay. So it's wanting to install it. Okay, so next. FS17 mod folder manager. I thought it was for FS19. Huh. I don't understand why it's saying FS17. Okay, it's going to launch it. So let me change. Browse for folder. What now? Okay, so it is. Okay, so I'm gonna take it that it's... Let me change camera view so you guys can see what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing right now. Let me get over here. Because it says, I think it's this launch farm sim. So let's go with, where am I at here? So let me go to documents. Let me go to my games. FS19. Isn't that, let's see. No, that's not where it is. Let me find out where this is. I forgot. Wait, is it in my... Wait, hold on. It's not in there. It's in my... Let's see if I can find it. Is that what it's wanting? It's wanting to launch farm sim? Where is the game? No, that's not gonna be it. Holy moly, how you doing, buddy? I'm sorry, I'm going to cancel this, and let's say, I think it's like that. Select farm 17 or 19 program. Example, farming simulator exec. Do not select the one in the 64X. Okay. See, I have to find it first. Hold on. Let me see. Let's go this PC. This one. So let's see where the exec file is. Applicate. Right there it is. Okay, so it's in the farming sim. Right there. Okay. Alright. So let's go with this PC. Let's go with this one. This one. This one. And that. Open. Thank you, darling. Okay, so save that. Let's see, can I rename this? Oh shit. It's launching it. No, I need to rename it. Huh. Well, it works! It works! Okay. So can I... How do I rename it? Shit, so it's not gonna let me go. Okay, there we go. No. No, it's already running. No. Okay, so there's got to be a way. Oh shit. Sorry. Holy shit. I'll get it right in a minute. See, how in the hell do I... Okay, so default. Click empty buttons to add folder. Click assign button to activate folder. Huh? So it's not going to let me change the name. Change farming simulator program. Select. Do not select. Okay. Well. Okay. So there's FS19. Does anybody know how to... Couldn't locate game settings. Please make sure it exists and try again. Huh? Select my mods folder. I know where it is, I'm just thinking here. This is a lot better than the one. So how would I do that? I would launch the game and then launch the click empty button to add folder. Click assign button to activate folder. That don't make any sense. Help. Okay, so I can't. I don't know. Alright. Alright, so let's go back over here and go to in-game. And I was looking at this, because here was my problem. I don't know how to use that thing yet. But with Recyville, does anybody know how to use that damn thing? Who gave... Hey, DJ Steve, are you here, buddy? Because I need to take the Recyville mods and put them in a different mod folder. And then launch them with that mods manager. And then with Pleasant Valley, put those mods in there. Of course, I don't really know... Do I go mods and then... in the same folder put mods 1 or something? How do I save them? That's my thing. They got to be in the mods folder. So in the so let me look. Okay, I'm going to go back to screen capture and bring this down. So what I'm asking is like this. See this mods folder? Do I just put another mods folder in here and call it mods 1, mods 2, or what do I do? If anybody knows? Should have. I'm curious on how that works. See, there's... Okay, so here it is right here. Okay. So if I bring this up, why does it keep popping that up? Browse for select the folder containing your saved games and game settings XML. What? Which one? 19 or 17? No, see, that's not it. So let me go back to documents, go to I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, that's downloads. I don't need fucking downloads. I need documents, damn it. See, Reese'ville is save game 2. And that one's save game 1. Okay. So how does that work? What the fuck? Over. So then how do I don't know. Okay. I thought it wanted the goddamn folder. No. No, DJ. I've got one mods folder, and all my mods are in that folder. That's what I was asking right here. Do I put mod? See, here's my mods. Do I have to make another folder and put mods 1, mods 2, like that? And then if I do, how's the game going to pick it up? Because it's only going to look for the mods folder. For each saved game? No, I don't have that. Have you got all your mods in? No. Just one mods folder. That's it right there. That's all my mods. Right here. I had no idea I had to do different well, I guess I would because... But it's asking for the save game, but... I don't know. This is complicated. It should be a lot clearer than what it is. I mean, what are you talking about? Game setting directory. It's not picking that up. What are you talking about, a game fucking directory? There is no game directory. Holy shit. This is so irritating. And it won't let me open up these folders. No. No. I don't know. Wow. Okay. I'm stuck because I don't have a game setting XML. It won't pick it up. Why won't it pick it up? It won't let me open these save game folders. I don't know. JD, how you doing? Excuse me. How you doing, JD? Sitting here trying to learn how to use this mod folder manager so I can go from Reese'ville to good news and bad news. Oh, fuck. Did you have to say bad news? I'm already dicking around with this thing that's fucking pieces. Oh, my God. Okay, give me the bad news. What's the bad news? With the bad news, I don't see any good news, so what's the bad news? Well, then there's no good news. So, why won't it work? Global Company mod. I didn't know Global Company had a mod to work in the map. Oh, yeah, well, Global Company has mods, yeah. Wow. Well, yeah, that's what it's going to be. I know I'm going to have to get rid of all my triggers in FS19 in Factory Farm, right? That's what I was saying. I don't know. Papa Smurf just told me to click there, copy that, click here, drop this down, hit add mod in GE, select the map. I did, and everything just started happening with GE. I didn't optimize anything. That's all I've done. We did that back in August, or yeah, I think we did it like towards the end of August or something. But he did tell me in order to bring it over and all that, I'm gonna. Well, the good news is I got the map looking in FS19 real. I already did that part, JD. I mean, I already. Fields are working and fixed. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, because I got the map over there and I could look at it in GE. I can bring it up in the game. I just can't do anything. Fields are working and fixed. That's very important. That means I have fruit types now. But see, here's the thing. Papa Smurf said I had to, before I converted it over, before I ever brought it into FS19. Now, he told me to do all this stuff to show me how to do it, but it was so quick I didn't catch on. I mean, it was like I said yesterday, it's like sitting in the driver's seat and somebody giving you directions. But he said what I'm going to have to do is delete all the silo triggers, all the animal triggers, all the tip triggers, everything, then bring it over. Is that what you're talking about, optimizing it? Is that what you mean by not optimized? And then once I bring it over, then add the triggers back to each factory. Yeah, and I used a duplicate file manager for a long time. 2 shop loading triggers? Really? How's that? What? 2 shop loading triggers. Should only be 1, man. I put that in there. Okay, so let me go over here. I'm going to kill that. Let's go over here to this. I'm going to bring it up real quick. Thank you so much, English dude. I appreciate it, buddy. Very, very much. Uploaded in 20 minutes. I'm going to bring it up here. I don't know what you mean by I got 2 shop triggers. Loading triggers. You talking about at the shop? Okay, I'm loading it now. No, when I say I put it in there, I put the new door triggers in, not the shop trigger. The shop trigger was already there. But we were having a problem with those bay doors opening and closing. So I deleted the triggers that were there and put new triggers in there so you could hit B on your control and hold it down, and those bay doors around the shop would open and close. But I've never messed with the shop triggers. They were in there when Maverick made the map, so I never needed to mess with that. I did find when I moved the animal, the livestock auction building and the triggers, I found out there was 2 triggers there, one on top of each other, the same trigger. So I deleted one of them, and it still worked. I mean, I deleted it, went in game, tested it, it worked. But I don't know why there was one trigger on top of another of the same trigger. But that was with when you buy animals. As far as the shop, I have never messed with the shop trigger. It's just always been there. You'd never know it. Yeah, I've been there, done that, man. Spend 6 hours in GE doing shit, nobody even notices. Everything everywhere. I know the shaders. There's a lot of all them XML files. I didn't delete any of those when I was running that duplicate file thing because Maverick told me not to. He said you never know when one's going to be slightly different and you're going to screw yourself and now the factory won't work. So that scared me and I stayed away from any XML files, deleting them or changing them unless I knew what I was doing with the mod desk or the map 01 or even the saved game files. I can change those, but is that the duplicates that you're talking about? We are at 104 on that. Hey, we're halfway there, guys. Okay, so you're talking about the XML, yeah. I never, I'm sure every factory I imported had an XML file, like a shader, the vehicle shader, the cloud shader, whatever. I never mess with those. In the very, very beginning, that's one thing that Maverick told me to stay away from. Because I started asking him, I can narrow this thing down if I had just get a duplicate program and run the duplicate files and get rid of everything. And he said, yeah, you can do that with the textures, but don't mess with the XML files. Are you talking about this trigger right here? Vehicle shop trigger and then cell trigger. Vehicle shop play spawn. Store place. Okay. Yeah, I've never messed with any of this stuff. It's just always been here, man. Yes. And you said there's 2 of them? I only see the one. What am I missing, buddy? Store place. See, that's where it'll go down to. I can move this over to here, get rid of these silos, and have vehicles go all the way down. But there should be, let's see, I did change that to where, no, that wasn't the reset, that was the store. So let me see, where did I do that at? Store place. Okay. Vehicle player spawn. Okay, and this should be the store place. This right here should be the one I put here by this tree. Yeah. So that starts at the store place and ends down there by the silos. I adjusted those when I moved the shop over. Yeah, right there. So it should go here. And then you can buy vehicles till it gets to the end right down here where it was earlier. But I only see the one. And if that's been duplicated, no, I didn't duplicate it, I just moved it. Yeah, there was no reason to duplicate it. Fuel refinery shop, class, deco, original. Let's see. Nope. No, I don't see it. But I did this. The store place and the store place one in. Now it was there, but it was over here where the Heinz was. The livestock used to sit where the shop is. This was the livestock, and then the shop sat right in here, and I moved it over and then moved the livestock over way over there. But and then I had to move these. But the triggers and all that, I just highlighted the shop and everything highlighted with it, and I moved it over. But then I had to adjust these things. And I think I had to, no, I don't think I adjusted the reset. I don't remember. But I don't see a duplicate. Some other group somewhere in, okay. Can't believe, I disconnected that Nightbot thing. I guess it didn't take. Cell trigger, let me see. But you're saying you can't get the script to work on this map? Okay, that's right. I don't know. See, I was hoping when you told me yesterday that we can use silo triggers and tip triggers that I won't need to delete all the triggers. I can just get it over there like you've already done. Get FS or factory farm over to FS19 with the tip triggers and the silo triggers. And if I have to do something with each trigger to make it work on FS19, then so be it. But J Ray, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the subscription. Yeah, now, from my understanding, FS19 is not running Lua files. They're called, everything's XML, isn't it? That might be the problem, is I've got Lua file. No, I pulled up a file, but it wasn't called a Lua. It wasn't like .lua. It was something else in FS19. Could the Lua files be the problem? Okay. Okay. Because all I could find was, like, I opened a mod, like one of the factory mods, and I couldn't find any Lua files in there. They were all XML files. So I don't know about this duplicate trigger for the shop. Let's see, could there be... Okay. Okay. I've never even opened that before. So it's a good thing I found it, huh? So we can get rid of it if it... No, 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 no. See, this is not a duplicate, man. This is when you reset a vehicle, this is where it's going to go. The other one is when you buy a vehicle, it goes there. So this is the end, and the beginning of this thing will be right in here. So if I say load place 1, you reset a vehicle on the map, it's going to come right there and go all the way down to where the end was. If you buy a vehicle, it's going to go to the right side over there. Now this arrow should pop up right in here. There it is. So that's your reset. Right here. All that's reset. And then this whole long thing here all the way down to the silos when you buy something. So yeah, that's not a duplicate. That needs to be that way. Okay, I was fixing to delete the damn thing. I'm glad I didn't. Okay, so that problem's solved. So what other problem do we got to solve to okay. Okay, so but see, I don't understand with the... That's because they all link to global... Okay. What I don't understand is, if FS19 has silo triggers and tip triggers, then my triggers are silo triggers and tip triggers. Why would it conflict if I converted it over? Man, look, that would be okay, but DashNet goes so freaking fast. I can't learn anything from him. He talks fast, he goes fast. I mean, you blink and you've missed what he's done. I've tried. I went over there several times and tried to pick up on what he was doing. That's like somebody from Alabama talking to somebody from New York. Totally different language, man. Can't do it. Hey, Deed, thank you for the follow. Very, very much. Maverick, how you doing, man? Good afternoon. It's not morning. It's morning there, but good afternoon here. Man, I put all my eggs in one basket with you, JD. I was hoping that, damn, that we could get this shit done. Like I said, I want to hire somebody, JD, pay him $200 to take my map and convert it completely over to FS19. When I want to add something to it, I can go to one of the factories that's on the map and look at it, and like I did a lot with this map, look at it, find out what they did. The only thing that I won't see is which XML files did they open up and change, like the mod desk, the map01. There's some other, a couple of more XML files you've got to change. Now, see, I came up with the $200. I mean, because I thought that would be a fair price for somebody to convert this. The people that know what they're doing already, it'd be pretty easy for them. If they already converted their map and they know, that'd be like somebody paying me to put some factories on their map. I can do it with no problem. I know how to do it. So I was hoping to find somebody that's done it, knows what to do. Then it's not a lot of work. It'd be pretty easy. Yeah, you're right. I don't understand. You are correct. Oh, you know how to do it. Okay. Okay. And what's the problem with that? What's the problem with having shaders everywhere? That shouldn't matter. As long as in the i3D in Notepad++, they're all going to this going to the right file path. What difference does it make if I have 1 or 200? Then you have to link them, the triggers. Map performance lag. That may be true in FS19, but it hasn't been true in FS17. I haven't had any game performance lag at all. But even so, even with that, JD, that's not a major thing to take like the vehicle shader and just, I could copy a path, go to the next one, paste, go to the next one, paste, go to the next one, paste, and get rid of all the other vehicle shaders. I mean, that's just time consuming, not like a lot of work. It's just time consuming going through the i3D actual XML file. It's not even an XML file, just, I mean, I know what you're saying. I've done that many times when I've done the duplicate file. Like, here, let me show you. See if we're on the same page, my man. Okay, so I'm gonna bring up this. Let's go to FS17. Let's go to mod. Let's go here, maps, and let me open this with Notepad++. I'm not doubting you, buddy. I'm just trying to catch up with you. That's all. You know more about it than I do, man. I don't know shit about FS19 and converting shit over. But like this, I could just type vehicle and find the vehicle shaders. Like there's one right there, and say, okay, BD shaders, vehicle shaders. Okay, so let's just use that one shader right there. Of course, I don't want to use the BD one because I'm going to get rid of the BD. So let's look for another one. Bale storage, vehicle shader. Let's see if we can find a. Let me look at for a smaller path. That's not even one. Vehicle shader. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go vehicle shader. Let's type that in there. Now let's go to the top. That's still the... Yeah, I'm going to have to keep that anyway. But see, what I could do is like this right here. I could copy that, go to the next one, and just go through and go, I don't want it to go there, I want it to go there, right? And then what I could do here, before I do that, I can go into my, is this Factory Farm 3, Maps, Imports, and right here, just put Vehicle Shaders. Oops, shit, wrong thing. Let me just get this. Shit. Boom. And all I want to keep, and since I know for a fact that the one I'm going to change it to is not in the imports, I should just be able to go like this. See, that's dirt shader, vehicle shader, go like that, and delete every one of those. I can delete every one at one time, and then go through and change the file path to BD. I already did the shaders. I'm just trying to show you that it's just one of... Oh, okay, okay. All right. So what's another issue? I mean, why do you think that the global script, is that what you said, the global script wasn't working, or the global script mod was not working? Man, JD, do you have Like, we could talk on. Do you have Discord? Cleat, it's an XML file that tells the mod what to do. It's just part of it. It's not the whole file. It's just part of the mod, like a vehicle shader. You got all kind of shaders. Like I can go right here and just say shader, and find the next. You got shaders, emissive light shader, and what that would do is like lights. It controls the lights. Here's a mesh rotate shader, number shader. Like that's for all the displays in the map. That's just part of what you need to make the factory work. Oh no, Mike. We can do sign language, man. But that's what it does, Cleet. But remember, it's like 10% of the whole mod. Okay, it's one part of it that tells it what to do. No big. I mean, it's not. It's very important because it won't work without it. But like, here's a number shader. Same thing, like the Bell storage shaders. I put that in there, the Bell storage, and if you look, the number shader, you'll have a digital display. It's a digital display with those numbers because of the shader. Okay, so you've already done all the shaders, JD? So I don't even have to worry about the shaders in the XML? So what can we do? Okay, let me ask you this. What do you think it would cost to hire you to do this and get it converted? The whole thing. I don't need you just to do one and then, well, yeah, I just want you to do the whole thing, because when I get it back, I'm going to highlight one of those factories and I'm going to look, and all you got to tell me is which XML files I've got to deal with and what I have to change, because you said yesterday I can just copy and paste and change the field type name and it should work. You wouldn't do it? Why? Well, beside the shaders, what else is wrong? And you said you already fixed all the shaders. Really? See, that's what I was hoping to avoid, JD, with somebody that already knows how to do it, is the stress and all that shit. I mean, all the pressure. I was thinking if somebody knew what they were doing and has done it before, that would eliminate the pressure and the stress. But I forget, man, we're dealing with GE here. So what was I thinking? I know what I'm doing, and GE pisses me off all the time. So yeah, I got it. Oh, man. So you're saying I'm just dead in the water here? I got to get it done. I've got to get Factory Farm to FS19. I just have to. Oh, yeah. And add things in one at a time. Well, how am I going to do that, JD, with when I convert the map, which you've already done, you said, the factories are all there. So I can't put them in one at a time. They're all on the map already. Or are you talking about make each one of them work one at a time? That I can do, yeah. Oh, okay, I would rip everything out, all the factories. Holy shit. Why would you do that? They're already there. It'd be easier just to highlight the factory, go in and fix it. Ripping them all out, man, that's just extra work that you don't need. If they're already there, they're already sitting there. I could go to Ocean Spray, highlight it, delete whatever I need to delete, like triggers or whatever, and then put the new triggers in, and voila. I wouldn't want to export them back in and put them and try to put it right in the same spot and start all the way over. We're having a discussion here. I may be totally wrong, but I'm thinking in GE language here. I just don't know what the benefit would be to rip out all the factories and start exporting them in one at a time. I'd rather just fix each one at a time. Of course, like I said, I do not know what I'm talking about because I've not messed with FS19. Thank you for the gold star, darling. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Let me run to the little boy's room. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay. Thank you, darling. JD, where'd you go, man? I need you. Don't leave. Holy shit. Damn. Dad, did you understand, buddy, what I was talking about with this right here? One's for resetting the vehicles and the other one's buying the vehicles. But see, I think it would be easier if this was on FS9. Okay. Okay, buddy. See, I just think this, JD. If this was an FS19, I could click right here. Now, let's say I hadn't done nothing with all the factories. It's just got on FS19. I could go up here to Ocean Spray and start changing whatever I need. Triggers, input, output, if the pallets are spawning, or if they're visibility nodes, if it's, you know, if it's going to be a silo trigger or a tip trigger or a spawning trigger. That would be so much easier. Okay. I'm all ears, man. Correct. Yes, I know how to do GE. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, because like right now, let's see, in the XML file. is where you put things like capacity, product per hour. Okay. And that would be fine, because I could go right here into this output trigger, or let's see. Let me close all this up. See, visibility nodes, fence. I have no idea what the exact root fill node is. I would assume it's a fill type. Okay, visibility. Okay, there we go. Visibility node, standard juice factory, right here. So I can click on this. Okay. But what you're saying about user attributes, so I would have to go like to this right here. This is my basically my input, output, all that. And that juice factory I just clicked on, the user attributes will pop up over on the right hand side of the screen as soon as it highlights. So you're saying all these, the player index, the area, I don't even need the area. I can get rid of that right now. But product per hour, work index, input index, all that's got to, I just put all that in the XML file. Even the on create, which this is my script, the fabric script. So I would just go to each one and say, okay, these are my settings. Now let me go to the XML file and put those settings in the XML file and delete them out of here. Is that correct? Where did you... Oh, I'm on a different... Oh, I'm not on a different screen. Hold on. Let me get over here and go to vector settings. There we go. I'm not shy. Yes, but it's a little more buddy, I'm sure it's more complicated. We're dealing with Giant's editor. I know it's going to be a lot more complicated than what I'm saying. I'm just asking, am I on the right track? Or am I totally freaking stupid and I don't know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Am I on the same track as you are? Kinda, sorta. Okay. So, and yeah, I know it's a lot easier said than done. But even the player, well, yeah, I need the player index, because the player index would be, that's 0, 2, so 0, 1, 2. So there's my player index. Product is 5, work index is 3, so that should be there. Input is 0 right there. So I'd just move this stuff to the XML file and delete all of this. Am I correct when I say delete everything in the user attributes once I get it on the XML file, or do I still leave them here? This would be so much easier, JD, if we could just hear your sexy voice on Discord. Okay, good. And then Papa Smurf said there's 4 XML files that I have to add stuff to make the factory work. And he never did tell me which 4 XML files I have to deal with. So yeah, here's what would be great. Can you do one factory, get it working? Like even Ocean Spray, it doesn't matter. Whatever you think's easiest. Get a factory working. Let me know the 4 XML files I have to deal with. And then I can kind of duplicate what you did. Could you do that? Get one, well, you said the global script wasn't working or something. But if you could get one factory working and then send me a message and say, these are the 4 XML files. You can send it on Facebook, say, and name the XML files that I have to deal with. Then I could go to that factory, pull up those XML files that you did for that factory, see what you put in there, And then the next factory, I can kind of duplicate what you did, or try to. Remember, it's easier said than done. I can try to duplicate. You would delete. Okay. Bridget, I'm always shy, darling. I'm always shy. Okay, so for this, like here's my triggers right here. The input trigger, that's going to be a tip trigger. All the inputs are tips. So I know if I go here, there's my tip trigger right there. All my outputs are silo triggers. So if I go down to output and click here, you'll see silo trigger instead of tip trigger. Can I do the same thing with FS19? And do I need the pallet trigger with the tip trigger if I'm going to unload pallets? See, that's why I just want to take up the donation and try to hire somebody to do it. Be done a lot quicker. Because I can learn, because, you know, GE works pretty much the same. And if I know the 4 XML files that I need to change, that's what's holding me back right now, is I have no idea what to do with these XML files. Do I have to mess with a Lua file? Where do I put the shader files, or the shader files? Is the textures, do they all have to be in the same file, or can I pull them from the BD folder? Those are all my questions, and I've got several, because I've not done this yet. All I did was follow Papa Smurf's instructions. He said, click here, do that, drop this down, add mod, boom, GE started doing something, and then he said it's converted over, but it won't work, but you'll see what it's going to look like. So the copy that you have, I knew was not going to work, but you said you got the fields and stuff working, so that's a good thing. But I don't know. And guys, I really appreciate. You know what? That's up a little too high. Let me fix that real quick. Donation goal. I'm gonna bring this down just a little bit, like that. Okay. So that should work now. There we go. That's a little better. See, I don't understand why that didn't, let me see. Okay, so I went over here. No, I went here. Went to Preferences, Channel. Let me make sure that's off my host. Yeah, I don't know why it's still working. Let's see. Okay, that's not it. Okay. so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Back to Twitch. Oh well.
I don't know if I'm good or not.
Hello?
I'm good at interchange, that's all I know. I'm decent at interchange.
Oh well.
I think the hours is not real.
Okay. Alright, here we go. I'm trying to get rid of that Nightbot stuff. That's what I'm looking for. But anyway. Okay, so. So you've already done the shaders. I can always go into the duplicate file. I can bring up my duplicate program. Do I have it on this one? Hold on just a minute, let me see. I don't know if I have it on this one or not. I think I do. Yep, Duplicate Cleaner Pro. Let me see if that launches. Okay, there it is. So see, I could go to my Duplicate Cleaner Pro and bring up any kind of duplicates and get rid of them. And then change the file path. But yeah, it's here, so I still have it on this machine. Have you received a ticket in Discord? I don't know. I haven't brought up Discord in a while. Okay. I messed up something when I tried to make your refinery work. Which refinery? Talking about Texaco? The other one. I have another refinery? Are you talking about the one in the BGA? This one? Okay. But see, if a greenhouse is going to work, all I need is the triggers. And I can take those triggers, move them over to my greenhouse, and it should work. Because everything else is just for show. Just to make it look nice. It's the triggers that I need to work. So if you can get... Let me do this. Okay, buddy. Now I've got a compost master right here. I got 3 of them actually. Here's one here in the BGA. This one. This is the compost master. I got one by the animals, and I've got another one over by the placeable area that I call the placeable area, which is right over here. And this is the other compost master right here. But see, you're saying the greenhouse. My greenhouse, all this shit, as you know, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. This is all for show. I mean, I could take this barn, delete it, and put another building on top of it. Do you have any of the red compost Master. No, I don't like those. Those little red things, no. I'll throw those things in the garbage. I hate those things. But I can take this thing and move it out of the way, put another building here. It's the triggers and the visibility nodes that makes this thing work. Which you already know that. So if you can get a greenhouse to work, then everything's going to work. Of course, again, do I know what I'm talking about? I'm only talking about FS19. I know how to do that. I know how it works. But I've been into GE with 8.1, and it seems like it works pretty much the same. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want those red little compost things. Shit, they look like a little fuel pump. I don't know. You got a sawmill? Okay, so why would you have to put one of your mods in there? All you have to do is take one of mine and get the triggers to work and get the visibility nodes to work. And then we're in business. Because these buildings, all these buildings are just for show. Most of these buildings, like this was not a Heinz. I put this building in here and put in the triggers and made the field types and the fruit types and all that stuff here. But this was not like a Heinz anywhere else. So no matter what mod it is, no matter what factory it is, all I need to figure out is how to get the triggers to work. Because everything else is just for eye candy. I could delete this whole building and the triggers would still work. And I'm assuming that's how it is with FS19 too. It's the tip triggers, the silo triggers, and the whatever I have to do with the XML files that's important. But again, what the fuck do I know? I don't know nothing about FS19, buddy. And since you've done it, you know a hell of a lot more than I do about it. Anything that I say is referencing where I am right now, okay? I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, Miss Bridget. And I'm not trying to push that off right now, Miss Bridget, but that is the least of my worries right now. I'll put that furniture factory in once I get this map over to FS19. I care more about getting this map to FS19 than anything else. I'm not adding anything to this map until it's on FS19. You know what, JD? What I could do is something like this. You were saying delete everything? Okay, so why couldn't I just do this? I can take this. Yeah, I could take Ocean Spray, make an i3D file of it, bring it into GE all by itself. And this is when it's converted over. We're talking about FS19. I'm on FS19. I take this, I export it out to make an i3D file. I bring it into GE all by itself, do what I need to do with all the XML files, do whatever I need to do with the triggers and the inputs, the outputs, whatever I need to do. Once I'm done, save it, import it right back into, first go in here and delete this one off the map and to import the other one. And when I do that, it's going to import right where it is. It's not going to send it down south of the map where I have to adjust it and move it back in here. Because somehow GE remembers where it was as long as I don't change the name. Okay. Yeah, as long as I don't change the name. So the best thing for me to do, the fastest way also, is to bring each factory into GE by itself, do whatever I need to do, delete all the user attributes, whatever. Once I'm done, save it, and then take that i3D file, import it right back in the map. It should pop right back to where it was, and it's done. Then go to the next one. What do you think? Did I win the spelling bee contest? Did I win any points with that speech? Tell me, what did I win? Because that would be pretty simple. Because I could click here. I'm just going through this in my head. Of course, there's not a lot of room up here to store anything. Or there should be plenty of room to store shit. So I could go to this ocean spray factory. My ear's itching. And that should highlight everything in here. Okay, thank you, darling. May I have this dance? I don't know how to dance. The only thing I do is slow dance. I can't do it. So see, once I highlight this, thank you, darling, very much. I'm sorry, I'm focused. So then I can just export selection. And all that's going to do is I'm not going to duplicate the text, the textures or anything. This is maps, go to imports, go to ocean spray. Right here. Oh shit, I forgot to, shit. I gotta wait for this damn thing to catch up. I like to copy and paste. Okay, so now let's go back over here. I'm just trying to get a gist of what I might have to do, because this would be the first factory I do on FS19. Export selection. Go to imports. Ocean spray, and then I can put the i3D file there, save it. See, then I can bring it in GE all by itself. Go to imports, let's go down to ocean spray, and there's, where did my i3D file go? Oh, you know what, it's going to ask me a question. It's not done. See, it's still it's still circling there, so it's still making the i3D file. Now it's done. Now I can go get it. Let me bring this up. And I'm opening the winery. Okay, shit. That's the worst one you could have picked, JD. That's all spawning triggers and all that other shit. It auto sales. I don't know shit about the winery. That is the worst factory you could have picked on the whole map. Because I didn't put that in there. I've never messed with that freaking thing because of the spawning and the auto sale and the... Please pick something else. That damn thing confuses me even now. So let me get the industrial fence. There we go. Okay, so here we are. It's not going to have auto sale? Yeah, the winery auto sales, JD. As people show up, the band starts playing and all that, and the farmers show up and drink, and as they drink, it automatically sells the wine. We'll have silo triggers. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about right here. And in this, I can very quickly make any changes because it runs faster in here. There's my visibility nodes. There's my outputs, my inputs. There's my juice, and I can go in here and do this, and then go down here and change out triggers. But you see, you're saying silo triggers and tip triggers. I don't understand why that wouldn't work in FS17 or 19 when I've already got them. I don't know if I need that pallet trigger or not. That's just saying, you know, it's a pallet that I'm going to be dropping off. There's no way to make it auto sell, JD? Because that winery, I don't know how else it would work. That's why the farmers show up and start drinking the wine, and then you get paid as they drink the wine. But again, I've never really screwed with that thing. I went over there one time to get that trigger to use it with my electricity, so my electricity would auto sell, and I could never get it to work. It was the fucking global scripts that kept screwing it up, so I couldn't get it to work right. But there's my silo trigger right there. The silo trigger, yep. See, I've seen that. Okay, the bread factory. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're talking about. See, I thought you were talking about, you said the winery. Oh, you did say the winery, not the wine bar. Okay, got it. You're talking about, I'm sorry, buddy. I thought you were talking about this one right over here. This, the wine bar. This one right here. You drop off wine, you drop off the grape, and you drop off the small wine, and farmers start showing up. You see these farmers here? They start showing up everywhere. But you're talking about this one. Right here. Okay. And I think I even put a fuel in there, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I added the fuel. It already had the water and the grapes. But I added fuel to make it work too. So. Hello, Tay! Okay. Yeah, that. But see, now those are silo triggers. All these are silo triggers over here. Those three. And this is a tip trigger that goes to A and B. And this is a tip trigger for the water. No, that's a liquid trigger. It should be. Let me make sure. Nope, it's a tip trigger. So it's not a liquid trigger. So yeah, well, you got silo triggers for the output and tip triggers for the inputs. Oh, okay. Okay. That's even better. Exact root fill nodes. Now, when you say exact root fill nodes, is that an XML file or is that the actual trigger? Is that what it's going to be called? Instead of like tip trigger, it's going to be called exact root fill node? Name of the trigger. Okay. So there is no such thing as tip trigger or silo trigger? I mean, as far as in the scene graph, it'll all be exact root fill node? No, I'm sure the silo trigger is a silo trigger. Oh, okay. Silo trigger is now loading trigger. So then I could come in here, like with the tip trigger, and could I not just name it exact root field node? And then with the silo triggers for the output, name them loading trigger? Here, I want to copy that. Where'd you say that was? Okay, exact root field nodes. Okay, I'm going to get a notepad real quick and put that in there. And then you said loading trigger. Okay, copy that. And then I'll put here, I'll put tip trigger equals, and then here I'll put silo trigger equals load. Okay, got it. Hey, Miss Witt, how you doing? And let me save as, and I'm just going to call this trigger names for FS19. And let's put it on the desktop. There we go. Okay. See, JD, I'm learning already. Shit, I'm ready to take the test. As long as it's multiple choice. I don't want any fill in the blanks bullshit. No true or false. Give me multiple choice, and I'm good. Damn, Whit, I thought you were saying I was fine. I'd be like, thank you for the compliment. Hell yeah, thank you. Pat's fine. But you're saying you're fine. I got it. Okay, never mind. It's past fall, though. Tay, what? Oh, no grades. Oh, that's okay. I don't need a grade. Yeah, there's no grade. You either pass or you fail. That's it. No grade. But see, in here, I think. See, is that going to let me switch? Here, let me just go here, screen capture. That way you guys will follow me around. Okay, so here, this would be the best way, I'm thinking, to make, because JD's saying delete all the factories. I don't want to do that. I think that'd be a lot more work. Once I delete all the factories and I try to import them back in, they're not going to come in right where they are. But if I do them one at a time, export it out, bring it into GE like this, do all my changes and fixes to this factory. Once I'm done with all the XML files, once I'm done with putting the Lua file paths that need to be done, all that shit, then I can save this, close it out, come back over to FS19 GE with my map in FS19 and import it, that ocean spray, back into the map, and it should pop right where it is, and then delete the old one. Because see, like this right here. See this ocean spray? It's still here. But this other ocean spray, let's say I take this and I'm just going to delete this. I can delete it out of there. Delete. Oh wait, you know what? Okay. So it's gone, right? And I can delete. Let's delete this too. Delete that. And delete that. And then I can save it. Get out of here. And then I can import that back into the map. Like this. Yep, boom. So if I've made all my changes to it, when I import it, it's going to pop in right where that one is. Even though I've made changes, it should come right back to where this is, because somehow GE remembers where it is. Because I'm putting it in the same spot in the scene graph, so it's going to come in at the right spot. And then I just delete the old one. Of course, I won't do that. I'm going to keep this one. But see, there it is. It's right back on top of that one. But if I move it over so you can see, the water tank is gone, the front sign is gone. So let's just say I made all the changes I needed to. Well, that's it. It's all changed. And it's right back there. So then I can just go to the next one. I don't have to sit here and try to align everything back like it was. And so I'm just saying. I'm just preparing myself up here to do it. Of course, I'm hoping I don't have to. I want to hire somebody to do it that knows what they're doing, that can get it done in a couple weeks. Okay, so delete that. Okay, so now I'll go back into here, and I'll get rid of the ocean spray and the shapes. See the i3D shapes? And we just delete them out of there because I don't need them. But I think with FS19 I have to keep the i3D files. Yes, I think I do. I think. See, I'm sounding like I know what I'm talking about. Let me fill you guys in. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? I'm just... I don't know. I will know, but right now I'm relying on my buddy JD. He says no. No about what? No, I don't have to keep the i3D files? Or no, I'm full of shit. That no, I can't do it ocean spray one at a time and all that. I don't know what you're saying no to. Oh, okay. Who told me that? Wait. Somebody told me I have to keep all the i3D files. Who was that? I mean, they physically said that to me. Said that's one of the big differences is the i3D file. Well, you know what? That's because it's a mod. That's why. It was a mod. So yeah, in a mod you have to keep the i3D file. But we're building these factories into the map, not as a mod. This is not placeable farm, ladies and gentlemen. This is factory farm, and we're going to keep it factory farm. With JD's help. See, JD should be all of our heroes. See, when I grow up, I want to be like JD. So, and he's on my Christmas card list. I owe him a freaking Happy Meal. He gets to keep the toy unless it's a Transformer. I mean, as long as it's that little rainbow unicorn thing, he can keep it. You know, the one that's got the string to it, you can tie above your bed and hit it while you're laying down. Yeah, he can keep that one. Okay. Okay, so here's another thing. Let me show you this. Let's do this. I'm going to open up. Let's go to my desktop. And I think it's this. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to open up, I'm opening up Factory Farm in Giants 8.1 because this is the converted version, but it's not really converted. It is, but nothing will work. Yep, it's going to remain Factory Farm, not Placeable Farm. So let's open this up, and that way I'll have a better understanding of what he's talking about when I click on something. Of course, I think you're going to send me the map. JD, why do I got to have a rough version? Can I not just have the regular version? That's like saying you order something online and you got 3 easy payments. Well, what if you don't want 3 easy payments? You might want 2 easy payments and 1 hard son of a bitch. I don't know. I just don't want a rough winery. I don't want a rough anything. Can I just have a normal one? I got about 10 things to do right now. He said, look, dude, I don't want a rough one. I want a right one. Oh, so you got 10 other things to do. Okay, I'm thinking you're saying you got 10 things to do with the winery. But you're saying like in real life. Oh, okay. Tay, I have no idea. I'm relying solely on JD Fan right now. I have no idea. I don't even have a rough ETA. But I do have a rough winery. I just wanted to throw that out there. I got a rough winery, but not a rough ETA. Hey Womp, how you doing? Wayne, welcome, buddy. Now see, JD, that's not rough. That's just stuff being out of place. That's not a rough. I thought you meant like, here you go, figure it out type of a thing. The triggers don't work. The buildings doesn't have textures, but it's a rough winery. That's what I thought you were talking about. I thought you wanted to play hide and go seek and I'm always it. You know, one of those kind of deals. Knowing I can't freaking count to 10. Well, I can count to 10. I just don't do the right, correct order. Like, you know, some people go from 1 to 10 in the right order. I just 1, 7, 3, 4, 9, you know, like that. So, correct. Not placeable farm. I will not do freaking placeables. If you want placeables on factory farm, that's fine. Download that your ass off with placeables and put them wherever you want. But I'm not going to do it. Okay, so here is factory farm on FS19. Or actually in Giants Editor 1.9. Or, excuse me, 8.1. So let's go over here. This will give me a better idea of... See, it's still trying to load, so let me slow down a little bit. See how the grass is greener? See if I go to this one. See how much... This is 7.1. This is factory farm with FS17, okay? Right here. And then this is ocean spray. So, before, after, before, after, before, after. Okay. So he was talking about, oh, so the map is there, but you need to get the factories working, right? Yeah, that's it. The map's here. I mean, this is factory farm on FS19, but it's not. I can bring it into FS19. I did once, but now I can't get it to load in FS19. I don't know what I didn't do anything. And see, like this texture here, I'd have to change this texture because it's white, but that's no big deal. J Ray, man, I do too. I do too. I mean, I'd send you a birthday present if you could help. And I don't even know when your birthday is, but I'd send it to you, damn it. But, you know, stuff like this, this shit like this is simple. I wish that's my only problem. Let's see, is that whole thing? And see, I don't even need that. Not really. I could just delete it. Let me see what this is going to do. See, that's fine for me. Well, no, it needs a floor. Thank you, Tay. Anytime I'm in GE, which for those of you who don't know, I'm not talking about the appliances, okay? I'm talking about Giant's fucked up editor. I need emotional support. I need a straitjacket. I need medication. Anytime I come into GE, I mean, I should have prescribed medication right here in front of me with a glass of water or coffee to swallow the shit down with. And the emotional support from everybody here. That's what I need. I need counseling. I need to speak to somebody where I can lay on a goddamn couch anytime I'm in GE. I'm just telling you what I need when I'm dealing with Giant's editor. So, holy shit, that's a lot to ask for there, Pat. Yeah, and vitamins. Yeah, no, Valium. Yeah, Valium. See, I'm just selfish as hell. I'm asking for all kind of shit, aren't I? But like this right here, see this? Okay, I'll show you guys again. See that right there? Okay, let's go over here. Let's go down the street. Let's try to get in the same spot. So my before and after works very well. Before, after. Before, after. You want to see that again? After, before. Before, after. Where did you go now? I can hear you, but not see you. I've got the... I'm sharing my screen, so I don't have to keep jumping back and forth on what I'm doing. And see, look at the vibrant of the palettes. And when I say vibrant, the colors and the... I mean, it's really, really... Wow. And see, everything's here. There's no way I'm going to delete everything and start over. See, JD just wants me into like a freaking GE self-induced coma. I guess that's what JD is trying to do to me. He wants me in a coma because he's wanting me to delete everything and start over. I'd rather do it one at a time and delete the factories as I change them out. If that's possible. Kind of hope it is. But let's go back up here. Because he was saying... Let me click on this. Okay, so there's ocean spray right there. And then he was saying go to... Wait, just close this shit out. Okay, there's my visibility nodes. So there's my juice. Thank you, darling. Was that Bridget? Yeah, thank you, Bridget. Okay, so there's all my inputs, outputs, all that stuff. So he's saying that the tip trigger is now going to be the, what do you say, the exact, here, I got it right here. It's going to be the exact root field nodes. So that would be that. I'd change that to that. I wonder if I could still keep that the same. Or do I have to change it? Do I need the palette trigger? That's another question. Then, what now? What with? What do you mean I can't do it? Then you cannot convert your factories to FS19 and make them so that you can put them there. What does that mean, Wit? Yes, I can. Have faith in me. How about a little faith? What happened to the psychiatrist and the couch and the Valium? You're just going to shoot me down before I even get started? I could get through counseling. Of course, I can't even spell counseling, so... Okay. Anyway, there's the palette trigger right there. So see, that tip trigger would be named, and do I still do the trigger start, end, and tip trigger? Thank you, Miss Witt. Of course, again, I just want to hire somebody to do this shit. I will learn how to do it by coming in here and clicking on these triggers and see what they did. And then they tell me what 4 XML files do you have this factory in. and then I could open those up and see what they did and duplicate it. But yeah, it looks so much better in I can lay on Bridget's. I didn't even know she had a couch, Fred. I had no idea. This is news to me. Before or after? Before. After. I like doing that. Let's see. He said I could use visibility nodes. So here's my visibility nodes right here with the palettes. So that's good. I won't have to change that out, hopefully. But see, I don't have to change. Here's the thing, guys. You see this building? Everything you see here, that's how it's going to look in FS19. I don't have to change out the buildings. To make these factories work, I need the shaders, I need the Lua files, I need the XML files, and I need the right triggers. And then it don't matter what the building is. It's going to work. The building's just for eye candy anyway. So what you see is what you're going to get as far as factory farm on FS19. I mean, it all looks so much better, even the gravel. I mean, look at this gravel. I don't know. The other gravel looked more real. And I don't like this concrete. I don't like the way that looks. I'd like for it to be a little grayer or something. Like, let's see, is this gray? Yeah, see, I want the concrete more of a gray. See, to me, this looks more real than the one in FS19. That don't look like concrete. That looks like Florida interstates to me. What's that? What is that? That line. You see the lines? What is that? Is that a shadow of something? Oh, they're gone. Okay. Wait, let's see if I can get right back like I was. Okay, they're gone. Oh, she does have a couch. Okay, I'll lay on Bridget's couch and tell them all my problems with GE. I appreciate that, darling. As long as I can wear my thong. That's all I care about. I lay on a couch, I gotta have a thong, okay? So see, man, this looks so much better. I just can't. I don't like this. I'd have to blend this. This looks like made up. You see how it goes in those little steps? I want it to blend in there, like. But anyway, that's just me being picky. Right now, all I care about. Yeah, I know, Fred. That's what I thought when I said it. I was like, yeah, that's way too much freaking info, man. But see, your head's in the gutter. I was talking about my flip-flops. You know, in the Philippines they call them thongs. You know, what are you talking about, Fred? I can't wear my flip-flops, my sandals. Some people call them sandals. Some people call them flip-flops. Some people call them thongs. Okay, wait. Search on ModHUD for FS19 mod easy development controls. I already have that. Easy development controls I have. I need that for testing. Yeah, I've got the easy development control mod already. All right, let's see. Let's make sure. I know I got it, but let me just double, triple check. Yeah, right here. It's right there, buddy. Easy development controls. Let me see if the fields are working. Let's see. Of course, on 8.1 it might be a different script, but let's see. Oh wait, shit, what am I doing? I go up here. How come it's grayed out? That's weird. Or is it, no, it might be here. I forgot, it's been so long since I did it. No, I think I was right. See, the prep is grayed out for some reason. No, that's what I do when I'm taking a picture. So it's, is it fields? No, it's not field sizes. See, everything I should see a mesh over all the fields. So that's telling me they're not working. But it wasn't the get field sizes, it's doggle rendering field areas. Yes, I do. And still keep the dot on create. Okay, so now let's see if the script works. Well, I may have to save it. Hold on, let me save. Oh wait, it changed back. Why did it change back? Why the fuck would it change back? I don't know why it changed back, but it did. You know what? I may have to add a user attributes and get rid of that one. Change it, click off of it, move the camera, or okay. I'm just saving it now, but I was saving it to save that change. Okay, buddy. Okay, so let's take this, put it like that. Click off of it, click off here, and let's move the camera around. Okay, now we're good. And let's see if the script works. Rendering fields. There we go. Okay, so the fields are here. Okay, good. So I was wrong. All the fields are here. See this mesh, guys? The mesh that came over the fields? That tells me that the game, or GE, is recognizing each field's dimensions. So the fields should work. But he got the fields to work anyway. Yeah, but see, here's the problem with that, Wit. Shy Wizard does placeables. I don't give a fuck about a placeable. He doesn't do an actual factory on the map, built into the map. He shows you how to do placeables. I don't want to do that. I watched a couple of his videos and I'm like, yeah, screw that. I'm not doing a placeable. Okay, so anyway, that worked. So let's turn it back off. And it's off. Good deal. Of course, it doesn't matter what I do to this map because he's loading up that other map. And let's see what he has done. But guys, I really need to get some donations for this to convert factory farm mode to FS19 because I'm telling you, me not knowing what I'm doing is going to take me over a month to get all this shit done. Somebody that knows what they're doing could get it done in a couple weeks, you know? Maybe even less. I don't know. Okay, so that's... Okay, so field utility. So what's the JD? What is the on create script then? If it's not going to be the fabric script. So it might be. Let's go down here. Let's go over here because this is should be the same kind of script that that this uses because this is a global. That's a chicken. Okay, where's my, there it is. See, this is a on create M company factory. Is that going to be the script that I'm going to use? On the on create, mod on create M company factory? And then change, then tell it where the M company graphic XML is? Of course, that's for the visuals. Okay, I'm grabbing that. Let me copy that and put that over. So that's the factory script equals that. Okay, good. Save that. Okay. I really wish I could get rid of that Nightbot shit. I took it off the auto host thing, but it is still popping up. Okay. This is gonna be so much work. I shouldn't have put this many factories on here. Okay, hey guys, I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna run to the little boy's room. Let me run my dogs out. Take about a 3 to 4 minute break and I'll be right back. I'm back. And let me... I think that's the wrong one. Thank you, darling. See, that's factory shared media. Right there's what I need. Nope, that's not it. There it is, window capture. There we go. Okay, so we're here. Okay, good. Let's see what they said. Already have Amazon. Okay, 40 minutes it says on the upload. Don't know why my speed is crap right now. Well, mine always does that too, JD. But like within a minute or so, it goes from 40 or 50 down to 6 minutes or 5 minutes, like that. So, yeah, this I would have to change out. Let me look at the. See where this is taking it from. Bring this out just a little bit. Let's see. See, it's saying it's picking it up. It's right there, but it's not, yeah, it's, I don't get it. It's beaten, which is that right there. Let me see if beaten 1 would work. Come on. Are you kidding me? Didn't work? The texture converted over, I wouldn't see it right here. So why is it not picking it up? Okay, so let's do this. Let's get rid of that part and see if that's it. Okay, no, that just made it a different color. So let's put that back. That's what it is. Let's see, smoothness. Let's see, 0, 0. Did that do it? No. So 1 and 1. Let's see, what else could I do? Is that the only one? Yep. Nope. All these are 0. Let's make sure. Yeah, they're all 0. That makes no sense why it's... Here, let me do this so you guys can see. Right here. If you'll look, when I bring this up, it's showing the concrete should be that color. So the texture converted over, but it's just not picking it up here for some reason. That one didn't do it either. That's weird. Why is it not picking it up? Okay. Yeah, see there's... Damn. There's nothing else I can pull. It's so weird that it's there, but... And if I get rid of it like that, it turns into that. So let's see this. And what was it? Let's do that and see if that helps. There we go. Okay. I don't know if I like that or not. Actually, I know I don't like it. So let's go like this. Let's see if that works better. Does that work better? Let's see. Same thing. I don't like that at all. That looks ugly. That's ugly as hell, man. Yeah, I don't like it. Put that back. So what I'm going to be dealing with when I get the map, what was that? Okay. Is this winery right here. He changed out this. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I never did change out all my signs on this one. Of course, I'd have to. Yeah. Yeah, this area looks okay. Does that work? Yeah, that works. What's this? That looks weird. Looks like a big hole. Yeah, see, I'd just get rid of that damn thing. Yeah. Okay. See, what I would do is start right here, and go over to here, then go down to here. I'd do all the factories on this row, all of them, everything in here, and just get it done one at a time. And, you know, a year and a half later, I'll have it done. You know, shouldn't take more than that. If it takes more than a year and a half, I'm being lazy. I just want to say, I'm just trying to be honest. Yeah, there's a lot of trees. Yeah. And I put, oh shit, let's see if my trees are out here. Yeah, okay, good. Oh shit. See, I had a ground. Oh, that is the ground, isn't it? Yeah. That's the forestry ground now in FS19. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Okay, that works. And let's see, did other thing come over? Yeah, right here. It did. Okay. I couldn't remember if I put this in or not. What about that other thing? I don't think. No, it wasn't there. It's up here. Yeah, see, those things I put here are not there. Oh well. So he's got the fields working. Well, it looks like shit. Look at that water. Okay, let's get rid of the, yeah, there's something wrong with this water. That's a trigger, though. I want to look at the water. That water sucks. What? My mouse don't work. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it looked like I was stuck there for a minute, didn't it? That's because I was. I was stuck. Yeah, it all looks really good. Oh, let's look at this over here. I hadn't even been over here to see what these look like. Yeah, this all looks okay. Why is this square there? That's weird. Where's Uncle Bob? There he is. There's Uncle Bob. Where's Billy Ray and Earl? Okay. Alright, so I can get out of here. See, did I do anything with this? No, I didn't, so I don't need to save it. Nope. This is FS19 factory farm. And this other one is FS19 factory farm. What the heck? Well, that was a long delay. So guys, this is what factory farm looks like in GE on FS19. Now all we got to do is get all these triggers, every trigger. What was that? Okay, every trigger to, let's see, saying 29 minutes left now. Okay, buddy. Man, I appreciate it. So what did you do? Just the winery? And can you... Oh, shit. Miss Bridget, do I got more gray hairs now than I did 5 minutes ago? I think I do. Scared the hell out of me. Oh, wood cell triggers on create. That's going to be different, I'm sure. Saying 29 minutes left now. Okay, okay, so what? Can you tell me what 4 XML files that I have to deal with? And anything else I have to deal with? No, Miss Bridget, that's fine. That's what it's there for. I want you guys to play. And that did scare the hell out of me, though. I wasn't expecting it. See, that was my biggest thing with Papa Smurf. All he said was, I've got 4 XML files. He said, you know how you're used to dealing with just the mod desk and the map 01? Well, here you got to deal with 4. Okay, let me go here. There you go. And he never did tell me what those 4 were. Okay. So I have to go to the winery folder. The actual factory folder inside imports or placeables, wherever you put them. Or did you leave? Can I leave? Like, I've got a file called imports, and that's all the factories that I've put on the map. Can I leave it that way? Because I've noticed on a couple of, what's his name, Dashnet's Pleasant Valley, he's got one that says placeables and another one says factories. Click on the terrain info. Terrain info layer paint mod. Okay, and you said terrain info layer. There it is right there. Blue one? Huh? What do you mean blue one? Here's the layer painting. Right here. Oh, okay. Info layer painting. Okay. Now what would I need that for? Right click on what? And go down to farmland? Yes. It says farmlands underneath it. Correct. Oh, you can't see. Here, let me go back to where I was so you can see. But yes, it says farmland. Excuse me. Okay. No, it just says farmland, but not with an S at the end. Thank you, Miss Bridget. Okay. So, here we go, guys. Here's what's happening. My buddy, the most important person in the world to me right now, JD. JD fans, everybody say hello to JD fan. He's really helping me out here. I sent him my converted map here yesterday, and he's went in there and he's converted. He's made all the fields work, and then he converted this winery over to FS19 where it works. So then I'm going to kind of copy what he did for all the other factories, hopefully. Of course, what I want to do is I need to hire somebody that knows what they're doing, that can build the factories into the map, keep them like they are, and just pay them to do it. Because my learning level is not as important as getting this thing over to FS19 as quickly as possible. So I want the map over there, then I'll learn how to do it. Because I'm going to add more factories when it gets over to FS19, and I'll learn how to do it by duplicating what he's done to these other factories. So viable. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. And I have to do all the fields the same way, or are they automatically done that way because of the mesh? Yeah, everybody make sure you say thank you and hello to JD Fan. He's helping me a lot here. And guys, hey, don't forget to follow me on Twitch. Hit that follow button, please. Really like for you to follow me. I know, following people around is considered stalking, but in this case, it's okay. Go ahead and follow me. It's alright, you can stalk me. Hell, that would be a blessing, wouldn't it? And see, this would be the same thing. See, I don't like the way these... Oh, I know how to fix that. You see how this is glowing? Watch. I'll show you how to fix that shit. Let me slow down. See how it's all glowing there? It's like really shiny. Well, you don't want it that way. You want it to be the original. And is it, let's make sure that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And it was it 0? 0? Yeah, that's what it was. Now see those, okay, those other ones are shiny too. But see, this one looks like it's, no, it doesn't look like it's floating. Let's make sure it's not going to blink off and on. Okay, that's good. See, I'd have to go through and do all that shit. Each one, because they're glowing. And take it to 0 and 0. And take this down. Let's make sure it's not, I think it's going to flicker. I don't see it flickering though. Okay, good. See how it's back to the right color? When before it's like these right here, the shiny ones. There's going to be probably a lot like that. I had to do the roads the same way when I brought this map over. Hey, FS19, what is that, Frest? I'll just call you Frest. Hey, Frest, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And don't let Bridget give you any shit about your ponytail either. Stop giving him shit about his ponytail, Bridget. Alright, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm going to probably have to redo it in the other one. But anyway. There's a lot of little shit you gotta do. Okay, JD, appreciate it, buddy. What is this? See, that don't look right either. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Okay, so let's get the... Wow, there's only one? So what in the hell... Oh, I know what it is. This. And this. There we go. Okay. And see, all these have got to be... See, then if you look at it, now it's back to the way it's supposed to be. I don't know if that one looks right or not. Yeah, that one's right. I'm going to save this just because, I don't know why, but I'm going to save it anyway, just for the hell of it. She says, no, I won't. You're not the boss of me, Pat. No, I won't. Donuts, yeah. I can take you over, you know, FS19 took my donut shop completely out of the equation. It's gone. Not the donuts where you make them, but my little donut shop on the corner, so I'm going to have to find something else for that. I'll probably just put it as a placeable, in case somebody wants... No, I don't want a placeable. Damn it, I wish I could get rid of that. Okay, so does anybody know where to go into the... you know, the stuff that you've given access to your channel, you know, different apps. Is it creator dashboard or settings? Let me go to settings. Hold on just a minute. No, yeah, here we go. Notifications, security, connections, there we go. Here is where I should be able to get rid of Twitter. No, it's not there. Nightbot's not here. Huh. Well, don't understand that. They're not on the host list anymore. I don't know. So I'm on the connections, and Nightbot's not in here. Steam is here, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Streamlabs is there. That's where it should be, right here on other connections, but it's not. Okay. Alright, I'm back over here. Alright guys, and look, guys, we're still taking donations for the converting this factory farm over. I do want to hire somebody that knows what they're doing, that can get it done pretty quick. Anything you can donate would be great. Now, I was thinking $200 would be a fair price, but from what JD's telling me is, you know, he don't think $200 is going to be enough. I don't know. I thought it would be. But who knows? I'm going to try for 200. Yeah, this looks so much better. I don't like the concrete. But you know what? He said something. So let me do this. Let me... Oh, wait. What was white? Okay. Let's do this. Let's go in. I just want to... I want to go here. Layers. Let's go to farmlands. And what would I... What's the info channels? And up here, would it be... see, I think it would be terrain, foliage, painting. No. Here it is, info layer painting. No, it's connected to this bot, or to this to Twitch. That's why it keeps popping up with those notifications. And see here, I think you got to get the number right, I'm sure, but I wonder if that's how I would paint it to buy. Pretty sure that's what I would do. Oh, okay, no, that's not it. That didn't last long. It's supposed to last longer than that, Miss Bridget. Okay, so let's go, yeah. Okay, so that's not it. So it would have to be replace, add. Okay. No, it'd have to be add. But I'd have to hit another number, probably, besides 0. Let's see. See, I don't know what the info channels would be for that. Did he say? See, it's not, it'll let me take it away, but it won't let me paint anything. Alright. Let's go back to tip. What the hell is this? Let me get out of here. Close this out. Oh, you know what? That's the water. I'm gonna have to change out the texture of the water. Yep. See, is that it? Yep. Okay. So the best way to do that is to go to 0 and 0. Nope, I didn't do it. So water. Okay, so I'd have to change those out to the texture of the water over there, because the water's not looking right here. Let's see, and there's nothing there. And that's it. Well, let's see, maybe 0. Is that right? That didn't do it either. Nope. Okay. Environment. See, that's probably going to be different too on create. So yeah. But guys, I want to let everybody know, okay? Factory farm is going to stay factory farm. All the factories are going to be built into the map. There will be no placeables for factory farm. Now, every placeable out there will work on factory farm, unless it's like Reeseville. Now, Reeseville's placeable will only work on Reeseville. So if you find any mods out there that doesn't work on factory farm, it's because it's made just for that particular map. But like Pleasant Valley, for example, or PV Industries, all those mods that he has, those placeables, will work on here. But you won't need them. That's the thing, because every one of these factories are staying right where they are. I'm not changing the name from factory farm to placeable farm. You have goats, you have the sheep, you have the pigs, you have the cows, and then right over here, right in this area, I'm going to put the horses. See this area right here? I'm going to bring this fence over just a little bit. Well, no, I'll leave it right there. Bring it straight down. So this whole area right here to right there at this fence line will be the horses. So this is where the horses is going to go, and I'll take out some of these trees and put in some little trees for the horses. But this is where all the horses will be. And then I think there is a placeable dog thing. Oh, what is this? Why did this? Oh, you know what? I forgot to do that on this one. I did it on the other one. I think it's gonna be Bridget. Dude, did you look at his lips? And see, with this here, I would have to change it out, but I'm not changing it out here. But it's pretty simple. What is this called? It's called the lane X junction. Where's my lane X junction? Is that it? No, that's not it. Lane X junction, right there. Okay, it's the chicken song. Where is my lane X junction? I don't know if it came over, but I don't think that's it right there. Nope, that's not it. So set back. Oh, this is the wrong one. Hold on. I gotta go into... Where did I put those at? I'd have to open up the other one. I forgot where I put it. But anyway, I'm not going to mess with it on this one. But anyway, that's where the horses are going to go, right over here. Unless... it might be a good idea. To fill this in, this water thing here. Let's see, where am I at? I think it'd be better to put them right in here. Yeah. Well, that's an okay area. Oh, shit! Damn. That's right. Yeah, the giddy up. Yeah, I forgot about that one. And right over here, no, see, that's all the... Maybe I can even put the horses right in here, right in this area. I don't know how big of an area I need for the horses, but I don't know.
Bruh, look at this dude.
Look at this dude.
Wait till you see the... No, 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 no. Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips.
No matter how many times I hear that stupid thing, it makes me smile. Yeah, but all the factories, guys, like I was saying, is all going to be built in. What is that? Okay. Let me go look at the waste management. Because let me tell you something, the waste management truck on FS19 is a hell of a lot better than these junk that I have here. It's a really cool mod that I'll bring over and put in I'll put it in my mods folder in the zip file with the map, so when you download it you'll have a different truck. It works a hell of a lot better than the one that we got. But I'm keeping everything. Everything's going to stay built into this map. I don't like placeables at all. I want everything like it is. And look, guys, if there's something here you don't like, you don't want on the map, bring it into GE. Like if you didn't want this is a selling point, but maybe you don't want it. Click on it, delete it, put it placeable there. I don't care. It's your map. But the release of the map is going to be just like it is. Of course, there's a lot of shit